Good morning, ladies. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. I'm just popping in for a quick check in. I hope wherever you're listening from, you're doing okay. And if okay feels like a stretch, well, that's fine too. Especially after Monday. Mondays always feel like some kind of a test. And for some reason, Mondays, they carry this pressure that if we don't get it right, then the rest of the week is already ruined. Like one bad morning, one bad attitude, one late start, and suddenly we feel like we're behind before we've even gotten started. But Monday does not get to defeat you. And it most definitely doesn't get to decide who you are. The problem really isn't a hard Monday. The problem, well, it's when we let Monday convince us that we are the problem. You don't have to have a perfect routine or a flawless plan. You don't have to have it all figured out by Monday afternoon to be successful. You just need to show up and not give up. That's the bar. That's it. So let Monday go. It is what it is. And it cannot tell you who you are. But before you go kick the dust off of Monday and tell it where it should go, I wanted to share a little bit of what's coming up this week and also what's new. So tomorrow is Wednesday, and our Grace and Grit Finding Laughter in the Chaos of Life episode number 5 will premiere. This episode is going to be when grit turns into survival. Because grit, oh man, do we praise it. We're told to be strong, push through, to keep going, no matter what. For a long time, that worked for me. Or I thought it did. But somewhere along the way, grit stopped being strength and it became survival. It looked like, I'm fine. I was always the one that was capable and the one who could handle it all. Tomorrow, we're gonna talk about that shift. The quiet moments when resilience turned into self-protection. And how hard it can be to tell the difference, especially when you spent years just trying to make it through. We're not here to judge it, and we're definitely not going to shame it. We're just going to notice it. But after all the heavy that comes with Wednesday's episode, I hope you all meet us back here on Friday for Freestyle Friday, just to decompress and have a little fun. You want some tea on me? Well, tune in on Friday because I'll be spilling out details on how I became divergent. Oh yes. And what name my son called me for almost a year. And I still to this day, and he's almost 14, absolutely have no idea why. Or how it feels to look up to literally everyone around me, including my daughter. And why I want to replace a couple boards in my mom's house, but she won't let me. Oh yeah, I'll go over all that and more on Friday. But until then, if you have any questions or something that you want to be shared on Friday's episode, email me, thegraceandgritpodcast@yahoo.com. Send me a message on Instagram or Facebook. I'll make a post and you can comment your questions there too. Alrighty, so news time. What is new with Grace and Grit? Well, first of all, I'm still figuring stuff out, so sometimes the slides and the intro may be new. I keep second guessing everything. But other than having a Facebook and an Instagram that you can now follow me on, and a Patreon, which the Patreon you can join free. And then you get like emails and newsletters and stuff like that, so you'll get notified with new things coming up. Or you could be a paid member and get exclusive access to different things. And I tried to make the tiers as low as they'll go. I think there's one for $2 and then there's one for $5. But yeah, that's also there as well. But remember, the easiest and fastest and the freest way to support my channel, to support me, is to just like the videos, share the videos, and subscribe, because that really is one of the best ways to support my channel. But dun, 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 we now have merch, and I'm constantly adding more. I spent a lot of time researching the best way to do it for our channel, and I think I found the best partner in this. And I've done my very best to make it as affordable as possible. Keep in mind that I don't get to set the base prices, but I do get to decide the profit margin. And I think I literally make like $1 off of each thing. So I'm not trying to get rich. I always want affordable merch, and sometimes I just can't afford to support my channels the way I want to, because, well, I just don't have it financially to spend $60 or $70 on something. So if you'll just go check it out, the link is on my Facebook page. Not Facebook. Well, yeah, it is. It's on Facebook. It's on Instagram. I made a post with the link for the merch, and it's also on the YouTube channel. So if you're looking at the YouTube channel and you click more links, then you'll find Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, and the merch shop. So you can go in there and just look around, look at it, and check it out and see if there's anything that you like that calls to you. But if you have any ideas, let me know. And maybe we can create a new item and put it in the merch shop. But I did a poll, not a post. I did a poll a while back asking what was the best time for everybody to watch. So the majority was, my life is crazy, I'll watch when I can. And I totally understand that. And then I had some that said early mornings. I'm now realizing that I really didn't ask how early. Your girl isn't the earliest bird, okay? I don't get the worm. So I'm thinking that maybe I will change the premiere times from 6 p.m. in the evening, because I'm also realizing that that's dinner time. That's the end of the day when we're trying to get everything going for the night. So that's pretty hard. So I'm going to change the premiere times to 10 a.m. for Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Well, Sunday was already at 10 a.m., but we're going to keep that there. Don't feel pressured to watch when it premieres. I do a premiere so that there's the live chat. So since I'm not going live yet, and I'm sure there's some people who feel like they can't interact with me and they miss that part. So I do it at premiere so that it's a live chat, and then I can be in the chat with you guys. Don't feel pressured to be there. It would be awesome if you are, but you can always watch it again on the replay crew later whenever you find time, or binge watch on a weekend. But just remember to like, share, and subscribe, because that's the easiest, freest way to support my channel. I feel like there was something else I was supposed to tell you guys, but now my mind is blank. I guess that's going to be all for today. So I hope to see you guys back here on Wednesday. Remember, it's going to air at 10 a.m. Even if you miss the premiere, still leave a comment. Still comment, because a lot of times I'll ask a question or something like that. So comment your answers. Just comment, be like, hey girl, I don't like this topic. Can we do this? Just anything. I cannot wait to read comments. Come back on Wednesday for the episode when grit turns into survival. And then Friday is going to be Freestyle Friday. I gave y'all a glimpse of what's to come. Also, I'm looking forward to getting some questions, guys. It's kind of hard to Google prompts because they don't really give you any good ones. I don't prepare for that. I just printed off a list of topics to have with me. And I looked over them a little bit as they was coming out the printer, and I'm like, what does Google want me to talk about? So it would be kind of awesome if I had some feedback from you guys, if y'all had some questions or just anything, any topics you wanted to cover. And then on Sunday, we'll have Pause and Grace. So be sure to check that out too. It's a little bit slower, more faith forward. I'll share some of my favorite scriptures and things like that with you guys. And hopefully lessons that I've learned will help you. And maybe you won't have to learn the same lesson I've had to learn over and over and over again. Maybe you can be a one and done. But I'm pretty stubborn, and I'm sure that God is like, girl, when are you going to get this? And I'm just like, I'm trying. I'm hanging in there. And that's all that matters. We just got to try. We just got to show up. Take up space. So, remember, you are enough. And you've got this. Monday doesn't define you. So go kick the dust off of it. Leave it in yesterday's shadow. And get ready for the rest of the week. I think it's going to be a good one. I'll see you guys next time.